I have a question from Mike, and it's a bit of a medical question, but I just want to reference it because I have some friends going through this. Mike says, 3 months back, I broke my collarbone. The doctors decided to let it heal naturally, and now I suffer from a dropped shoulder about 2 inches. I'll say, so my friend Sarge has the same problem, same exact problem. And it is interesting, and how very often with collarbone breaks now, they mobilize the joint. You kind of walk around like this for 6 weeks, but they don't do anything to it. I do have some friends who have plated collarbones. Obviously, those are much worse injuries. No, injuries are injuries. I'm not judging. You don't have a bad enough injury. But yeah, same thing happened with Sarge and another person I know, where after a while the shoulder was like this. I think at 3 months, it still might be too early to judge. Again, this is now sliding over into medical advice, and I don't want to do that, but just from what I've seen and the feedback I've gotten from others, collarbones because there's no surgery and because the healing is almost entirely, your human person is taking care of business, it might take a little bit longer for it to kind of, everything else to slide back where it should be, grow back where it should be. Harrison got back into the gym, and while hanging and doing pull-ups, well, maybe it's a little too soon, I really noticed it. Would you recommend I work on anything in particular? I'm a huge fan of hanging and pull-ups. Am I better doing more single work, less chest press, over bench, etc.? Really? I don't know what that's. Hope this doesn't affect my future training efforts. Well, Mike, like I tell people all the time, I've been lifting weights since 1965. How many 3 months period is that? It's a big number. I don't know what it is. It's what, 100? It's a lot. It's a big number. Maybe sneaking up on 2 now, huh? Give the injury time to heal. I always recommend to people with injuries, upper body injuries, really work on your lower body. The only problem with the collarbone, like a neck and collarbones are the hardest to work around because everything seems to come back to them. If you can do any squat variation, if you can do belt squats, if you can do anything that gets your legs working, will make you feel better emotionally, but also help you heal up a bit. I don't have a ton of advice for you. I would really wish you would listen to whoever you're going through, your physio, your physical therapist, and take their advice. I'm sure long-term that hanging and pull-ups are going to be very helpful. And I don't want to give medical advice, but I'm just hearing here my own inner medical doctor. It's too early, maybe. Okay, so it might just be a little early. Do what you can. Get your sleep in, get your walking in, walk. Do what you can do. And then I don't make any judgments, by the way, personally, until 6 months after an injury or a surgery. Now, if it's a smaller injury, then, things, I'll just change some things up. But for something like this, I still want to think you'd take a little bit more time. Okay? Thank you. Good question.